And we're live, I think. I think we're live. It says we're live, so I'm assuming we're live. Good evening, all, and welcome to another edition of Tuesday with Todd on this February 11th, 2020. So we'll get a chance, let everybody come in here. We'll get in. We'll go over what we got going on tonight. We'll see, see how everybody's doing. We'll see how their weekend was. We'll got a little housekeeping to do. A couple little things to go. Get the hellos out of the way. So when you check in, go ahead and let us know you're here. So I see that Janessa, oh, look at this. She is going to join live tonight. And Janessa usually can't, so it's great that she's able to. Connie, I couldn't wait either. Been working on this all day. Well, not all day, but some of the day because we had other stuff. Von Scorpion Customs. One of these times, I will remember who that is. I should probably write that down. Aaron's here, as usual. And we got Chuck. Hello, Chuck. Facebook user. Remember that if you are using from Facebook and you have not given StreamYard permission to publish you, to head on over to StreamYard and give that for you. Chuck, good luck. Hello from Kansas. Hello, Chuck. Good to see you there. Heidi's here. Did a band booster presentation. We talked decals. Great to hear, Heidi. Great to hear. Kind of doing good in the hospital, waiting for our granddaughter to come to the world. Ooh, fun and exciting. I have not had the privilege of grandkids yet, but I'm assuming it'll happen soon enough. Tanya, just wanted to say hi. We'll be back soonish. You've had a rough couple days here. Glad everything is turning out. I love watching Jay play Operation with the Doctors. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever experienced with that. So tell him to keep it up. We love seeing him. Thoughts and prayers are with him as well. Darren from Topeka. Look, I'm going to write that. Von is Darren from Topeka. Darren from Topeka. And Wi-Fi at the hospital is not great. It usually is. Show me your feet. Well, they're not done yet. I think next week, we'll go for a pedicure over there. So, you guys here. So first off, let's talk. Kind of some hard stuff here. We did lose one of our own this past weekend. Joseph Poindexter lost his battle with cancer this past weekend. This kind of it happened quick when he found out. Until he was gone. So it wasn't expected. It just kind of came on. Joseph was a great guy. He might have been a little rough around the edges at times, but he was always there to provide help and assistance whenever anybody was needed. He always wanted to learn. He always, had a good spirit with him. I had great banter with him in private conversations about different stuff here and there. I'm just at a loss for words for it. I didn't think I'd be having, this kind of conversation about him, but. So I talked to his wife today, Leanne, and we decided, what can we do? What is something that we as a community can get in and do and just kind of, remember Joseph. And with that being said, probably tomorrow, because, it was just here in the last hour or so, we kind of got everything in motion, what we're going to do. But we're going to donate a bench at the Columbus Zoo for him. Wooden bench with the wooden seat in one, so to be placed in the Asia exhibit, close to the tigers, because that's what we love. If you know Joseph, he did love that zoo, with everything that he had. So I thought, hey, what better thing to do than see if we can rally the troops, get everybody together, share the link, we'll put up a GoFundMe for it, and let's buy a bench. It's $3,500. And if we raise more than that, we're just giving it to her. So we're gonna keep everything on the up and up. I wish. There was more we could do, but I think this is about the only thing I can think about doing. So that's that. It'll probably be next day or two. We'll get that all in the works. If you go to the Columbus Zoo, you can read all the details for it, but I'll get it up there and I'll put it up there. I was asking, and say if you can, whether it's $1 or $3,500, any little bit helps. Whatever we can do, to help her out in this time, and then, there's always something there. So if you're in Columbus, you'll be able to stop by and see that. So that's the plan. Like I said, more details to come here in the next day or so on that. We'll share it in all the groups. I ask you to, to share it in all the groups that you can as well, so that way, we can make everybody a part of this. There is a plaque that we can put on it. Gives us 55 characters, so we'll figure that out too. I'm sure it'll be, Joseph Poindexter, a great man, loved by many in the sublimation, decoration, HTV world. We'll figure out the 55 characters to put on that, but I just want to get that all rolling because, hey, it takes 10 weeks to get it out, but that's what we can do. So, got that out of the way. It's kind of tough to do, but now what do we do? Where do we go from here? Well, let's talk a little training. So here's what we're talking about tonight: decal fundraiser pack, sample pack. I guess what we're going to talk about is basically how you can make money selling decals. Pretty simple, right? How do you make money selling decals? So we're talk a little about that. I'm gonna walk you through the process of that, show you, kind of a test thing. What's that test thing? That test. I'll show you some numbers on how that makes it work, and then talk about about OSG because that turned out phenomenal. Tomorrow's the first night in 5 weeks that we haven't had a training class, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself tomorrow. I do. It's gonna be work on the training for the following week, which we'll talk about later. Facebook ads. That's coming up. That is the first one in the standalone training. So we'll talk about that too. And then what else we have going on. So without further ado, let's jump right into this training, shall we? So how to make money selling decals. I mean, pretty simple, right? How to make money selling decals. I should be able to, can I do that? And click there, right? Oh, maybe. Yeah, there we go. And if I kick off this, I can go back and forth. Okay, so here we go. I'll make this big here so I can get over here, and that way we can see it, right? Right? Yeah, okay. So decals can be fun, refreshing fundraiser for schools and similar institutions. School decals are a novel approach to fundraising, and with so many applications, supporters will have a difficult time purchasing just one. Skeptical? Let's explore some ideas. This is not gonna, where's my little note section? Whatever. So there we go. So you have a baseball organization and they sell 129 decals. Total sales for a total sales of $1,548. They earned $774 from their sales, and the distributor, you, earned $417.96. Now, how is this possible? Simple, outsourcing. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do, well, I guess you do have to do something. You have to sell, and you have to collect money. But other than that, you don't have to do any of the labor part as far as production. So it works out really nice. School or the organization makes money. You make money. I make money. Everybody makes money. It's a money, money, money situation right there. So decals, versatility. Yay! I'm learning to read today. The versatility of decals opens the doors to a wide array of uses, including cars, windows, laptops, skateboards, lockers, notebooks, binders, cell phone cases, tablet cases, stainless steel travel coffee cups. You get the idea. You can put a decal on anything. One of our local vendors here, our local businesses, we make them decals, and what they do is they go buy Dollar Tree stuff and put it on there, and that's what they give to their customers. So he'll do that with cups, mugs. He'll do it with all kinds of stuff that you can find at the dollar store, and he can put his sticker on because it's that perceived value of now getting something out of it. Even those cheapy stainless steel tumblers that they have there that are still $1, he can put a decal on it, and hey, the customer thinks they're getting something there. Worst thing about it is, it was $1. That's what he had in it, plus whatever the cost of the decal is, depending on how many he buys. But there's not a whole lot in it. So here's what you do. You make a list of all the institutions that'll be ramping up with fundraising for a year. So, your elementary and secondary schools, universities, daycares, and preschools, athletic and academic clubs, simple ones like that, daycares, preschools, baseball teams, softball teams, soccer teams, anything that has a travel team in it, bands, that's another one on the standalone, as far as musical bands. They're looking for money makers or things just to throw out and give away. You can do that with decals on it. It's It's make your list of who you want to go to. If you have an in with anybody in the sports arena, music arena, any of the hobby things, any anything that has a club. So think 4-H, think horseshoes, think rollerball, think anything. If there's a club for it, then there's a decal for it. Start looking around and looking at all the decals that are on the back of cars, and then you can start seeing, hey, look, there's that's an idea of something that I can approach to. So, which groups of organizations will be looking for fundraising ideas? Here you go. Reach out to the booster clubs, the school stores, the sports teams, the academic teams, PTO, PTAs, the band choir, anything for benefits, fun rooms, dance studios, gymnastic academies. So those are other great ones. Those dance studios and gymnastic academies, you can get in there with decals. Maybe you can get in there with the apparel. You can add a little more to it. Benefits. So if you see anybody that's doing, a cancer benefit, that's one that we seem to do a lot of. Anything like that. Anybody that has a medical need, approach them about doing decals. Or here, we can do this, you can sell this, and you can collect the profit from it. So it's a good way to make it through, to make profit off of it. So another part of it is you can accommodate personalized items for individuals with variable and short run capabilities. What does that mean? Consider creating personalized decals for each member of the team. Personalized decals mean more money for both you and them. So if you have a basic decal, that could be, Cody Warriors, print that for. Well, Cody Warriors are just one decal. You could also do an upsell where you can add their name, number, what have you to it for, $3 to $5. They can upcharge from there. You can put it on it whatever you want. You'll send the file to me. We'll just print and go. So you can do the upsell for whatever you want for it, and then they can upsell it from there too. So, and there's plenty of possibilities with this on how to make more and upsell on it, because personalization, as we all know, sells. So here's kind of an overall, just a little price matrix to it. It's nothing hard, simple, fancy like that. So you buy, this would be the you as in the end user, so the consumer product there. So if they buy 11 to 25 decals, their suggested retail price is $12. They cost them $9 each, because that's what you're going to sell it to them for. Their profits margin is $3. So if they're selling 11 to 25 decals, their total funds are going to be $33 to $75. If they buy 26 to 50, they're going to keep selling everything at $12. But as they order more, the price is going to go down. So their cost is $7.80, profit margin $4.20. They're making $109 to $210. They order 51 to 100 at that $12. And guess what? Their profit margin is now $4.80. And they're making, their cost is $7.20. So they're making $244 to $480 off of this order. Now here was when we really start making money. You get over 100, at 101 to 200, they're making $606 to $1,200. 201 to 300, they're making $1,300 to $1,900. And 300 to 500, they're making $2,000, minimum $2,000 up to $3,600 for decals. And all of these have it, the cost that there's still a chance. There's still money in there for you to make money off of it as well. So you'll still make money, and you have no more labor in this, whether they buy 11, they buy 300. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing to do. Hold on 1 second. I think I got a cough or sneeze or something. Okay. Well, I feel better now. So that was good. So yeah, this is what you would present to your customer. And where this is if you go to the links are in the description. But if you go, and I think I can post it right here. Let's see, banners. Is it in banners? Or let's see if I can find it right here. Maybe. I thought I had it for sample packs. Maybe I didn't. I'll put the link in the description there, so that way you can see it there. But you can get this guide that you would actually. This is the one. This is basically your selling tool that you can use to take to your customer to show, hey, this is how we can make some money for you. So it's great there. Let's see what's next. Do I have the next one? Yeah. So how does it work? So you sell the decals, you collect the payments, you email your order and artwork to us at sales@fatdadcd.com. We'll invoice you out, we'll print the decals, and we'll ship them to you. You deliver the decals, rinse and repeat. It's really that simple. And you'll send us the artwork ready to go. We're able to print. We get it back to you. That's all you did. So you made money just hitting a button, and it's pretty nice, right? Let's see. There we go. So yeah, it's good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at sales@fatdadcd. Fatdadwholesale.com is where you order from. We can go through, and I'm actually going to pop this back off of here and bring me back on here. So that's the gist of it. As far as decals, we do have, let me go through and see who has questions, anything like that. We can roll through it there. Is pricing for the decals on your site? Yes and no. They are. If you order the decal fundraiser sample pack, which I believe I can put in, let's see, I believe I can put that there because I know that's in the links there. But in the decal sample pack, which, hey, I bet I can do this, right? Yes, I can. So if I move this over here, nope, that's not right. If I move this over here, when I kick into this, I can pop this up, right? Yeah, perfect. So if you go to our website, which the link, that's one thing I was going to do. Let's pull this, I'll copy this, create a banner, I'll put it here, add banner, and there. I know, yeah, that's long, but that's a link to the direct thing. That's going to give you the decal sample pack. Included in this sample pack will be the decal fundraiser guide ebook and sample of decals for you to show your potential customers, along with the printed version of the decal fundraiser guide. So you'll get 3 pieces with, actually you get 5 pieces with it, 6 pieces, because you get some sample decals. I will show those here for you. Like I said, the links are in the description too. So if you go through the description, you can find the links in there. That'll take you to the free download, which is basically, an overview on how to sell the decals, pricing and that. The decal sample pack, when you order that, that'll give you your chart. As far as ordering them, it's based off square inch. So the same pricing that's on our website that we use for everything else, that's your pricing on it. Now, as far as decals, let's see what we got here. I'm going to go through and answer questions. So Heidi asked, is pricing for your decals on the site? I say yes and no, because this one is in the sample pack. We have it all together for you, where we send you the sample decals. We have a pricing matrix in there for you and one for the customer. But overall, yes. If you order on the website, the pricing is there. Joe is driving but listening, so stay safe, Joe. Be good with that. Curious, do you think people can do this with a cutter, or is it better with a VersaCam? You can absolutely 100% do it with a cutter. The big difference is when you're doing it with a cutter, logistically, one color is what you want to do. Anything more than one color, you just really cutting into your labor time. And when you're doing a bunch of decals, it's labor intensive. When you order from me, you can do full color. So you don't have to worry about anything. They'll come ready to apply. So you don't have to do anything except create the artwork, send it in, we print it, ship it back to you, you send it to the customer. Pretty simple there. Teresa asks, do you have samples of the printed decals, or did I miss it? I got here late. So yeah, we do have some samples. So, stuff like that, because these are what you would get in your, actually, I think I might have missed one. But this is this type of decals that you would get in your sample pack. So you'll get, I think, 5 of them. It's either 5 or 6. I'll have to open up a sample pack and see what's in there. But you'll get these. I said so that way you can show personalization on it too, if you want to do that. Size doesn't matter as far as what you're limited to. If you want rectangle, you can do rectangle. If you want circle, you can do circle. There's another one. If you want custom shape's available too. We do decal. We print out decals daily for people like this. I think it's a great money waker. It's very easy for you to do to not have the overhead wrapped up in it. So let's see, what else do we have here? Thank you, Janessa. It didn't come. It's sitting there, and I totally thought it was going to come. So Connie did a few decal fundraisers last year, and the golf team made over $800. See, like that. That's amazing that you're able to do that. It's awesome. I love hearing that. Maria says hello. So Maria's here. And Terry said hello. And Aaron says, yep, I do have a sample pack. Like I said, that's linked in there. It's also linked in the description. So we'll put it, we'll have that up there for you. Kristen was lurking. She's now here. So that's good that everybody knows. So you laminate. No, we can for an additional cost, but decals are good for 3 to 5 years outside. Most people don't keep in their cars that long. Most things like that. And the reason I don't is because I want them to come back and buy them. I tell them, hey, it's going to last 3 to 5 years. Come back and get it. If you laminate it, you're going to get 5 to 7. So I'm not going to see them again for that. Now, if you're doing stuff on tumblers and that, I would think about laminating it. Cost-wise, though, it is going to cost you more on it. You just tell them to hand wash it and you're fine. That's the big thing with that. We've got some, I don't think I have one here, that we've had on the cup for about a year, and it's looking good. So it goes from there. So yeah. So anybody have any questions, comments, concerns on that? Anything else I need to go back over? Like I say, if you go to the website, you can download the free decal guide, which is kind of what we just went through. That kind of gives you more of a rundown. It's easier for you to take to a customer, and you can kind of show them where they're at with it. Here's your suggested retail price on it. Here's what you can make. So it's here you go. Let's make some money together. Perfect. When you download the sample, or when you order the sample pack, now the sample pack's $9.99, free shipping on it. It will include the both digital downloads, so you're able to start reading stuff right away, and then it'll include the sample decals as well. So when you go in there, you can present it. Here you go with it. Something else that people have done is also ordered their decals. Hey, here's the ones that I want. Can we get an order of half dozen or so? There's no minimums. So when you do that, yeah, you're going to pay the shipping on it, which $7.99 to $12.99. Depending on quantity that you're getting. But you order up different ones, your own stuff, and there you go. You created your own custom samples that you're able to do. Because like I said, there's no minimum. Whether you want 1 or 10,000 of them, we got you covered and we'll take care of you on it. But you'll have these to present to a customer and go through it. You'll also have on your side of it, your pricing matrix that shows you, how many they sell, how much you make, how much you go through there. So I don't know what more to do besides go out and sell for you, which if you need help selling, let me know. What are you having issues with? What kind of problems are you running into? What do you need to overcome with it? A lot of it is going to be this. You need to have that interaction. You need to be able to talk. You need to be able to present yourself good, be right into it. What's your big thing? Be relatable. Don't come off as a pompous ass. People don't like that. They'll come off more than them. They don't like that either. Just be one of the guys. Just one of the regulars. Here you go. Here's what we can do. I'd like to help make you money. A lot of times, think about the underserved sports. Football, basketball, and baseball, soccer or softball here. Those are usually pretty good. Your football and your basketball are the big ones. Those underserving ones, that aren't getting the funds that are coming in, go to them. Go to the cross country coach and be like, hey, we can do a decal fundraiser for you, and you can make, a couple extra $100. They usually don't have that opportunity. And what does that lead to is once you start doing decals, other things. Hey, did you know that we can do shirts? Did you know that we can do uniforms? Did you know? So what you need to do is you're going to go in there and you're going to solve their problem, because at the end of the day, that's what we all are doing, is that we are there to solve their problems. You can solve a problem they don't even know. Hey, did you know you can do this and we can get you money? Why not? We're local. We're able to help you out. You don't need to tell them that you're ordering from me. For not. You do the work. You sell them. Yep, we're able to print these out for you. You're able to do it. I mean, think when you go to buy your car, are you concerned that the salesman didn't build your car for you? No. You concerned the dealership built the car? No. You concerned that it got there and it got to you and it's what you ordered. That's all you care about. So I think the same way. They don't need to know where it's coming from, and that goes for outsourcing anything in general. They don't need to know where it comes from. They just need to know that their products, what they got, is what they ordered. Pretty simple, easy enough. Gary said, I'm sure it makes a huge difference when you show up with samples in hand so they can see the quality. Absolutely. You can provide paperwork, you can go through it, you can show everything, but until they can actually, feel something in their hand, put into it, go from there. It is. You're just kind of, what is it? You're paddling with a tennis racket? No, because tennis racket, you get somewhere with it. Yeah, it just helps. It definitely helps with that. And said, if you have these set up, something that maybe, you can pick a school in your area and you can say, yeah, these are the ones that they're looking at doing, or these are the ones they have done. Especially once you have one out, because then it's like, oh, look, see, here's another school that's doing the same thing. That these are ones we've done for them, and you can start building your case studies. This is what they ordered. This is much money they make. How much would you like to make? So you can put it back at them. It always comes down to that money. Money. What can they do, and what can you do? Facebook user, don't know who you are because you didn't go to StreamYard and authorize it. So please try that. So that way I know who you are. But does the fundraiser guide come as a download after you check out? Yes. So the free one, the first one downloads for free. Boom, you're able to go through that. I just go in and verify that it's there, and then click the button. Usually do that once or twice a day when I'm in there checking orders, as I clear any of those out that are in there. So that way then it downloads. So within 24 hours, you usually have that. Most of the time, it's within an hour. Now, when you order the decal sample pack, where you get your sample decals and your other information your other e-guide or your other book fundraising guide for that, you'll get the downloads right away. You'll get physical copies, which I do have one over here. Let me grab that real quick. So you will get a decal fundraiser guide, and this is once you buy the sample kit. And in the sample kit, it walks you through step by step on what you're going to do on delivering to the end customer. So with this, you're able to go through it and be, hey, here's what we can do for you. We can make this. We can put this out here. Hey, your full color decal pricing, this is the kind of fees that you can make. If you buy this, you can make this much money. So it's definitely going to be one of those things where it gives them an opportunity to see, what they're able to do. The other thing is there's no risk to them. There's nothing on their end, that's stopping them. There's nothing on. They don't have to. They don't really have to do anything except promote it. You can set up a free Equid site. I've shown you how to do that, and we're going to, definitely build upon that here in the training. I think that's the week 3, or not the week 3, third session. We're going to have that. So you'll able to build out a website for just decals. All they have to do is funnel parents there, send out a mass email. If you want to have slips that go home, print some out, have them go there. They can see the work. You can have it set up for options if they want to do that. Put everything in there. They pay for it. You're done. So then you collect all the money. You order from me, pay my invoice. You give the school their cut if that's what they're doing that way. If you're taking care of the ordering side of it, and then you keep the rest. So you make money just hitting buttons. It works out. I believe it works out pretty nice because you can always the best selling. So it's always making about the money. That's why we have it on the last page here. Just think, if a person in your group only sells 5 decals, okay? Because you got to think, if you're in a group and you're selling something, depending on the age of the kids, there's mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, one for them, whatever. So let's say 5. So if there's 12 person group, raises $288. A 25 person group will raise $750. A 50 person group will raise $1650. 100 person group will raise $3,600. A 200 person group will raise $7,200. Not too shabby, right? And that's where you start looking at some of those other ones that want to just some of those other ones that just want to raise money, but they're not sure how. Hey, go out, sell this to grandma, grandpa, sell it to everybody. You're able to do it. That's why I said just any of those other groups too. Car clubs. Car clubs is a great one. Hey, here, we're going to do an order for you. Give them a bulk discount on it. Anything that you can put a decal on. Decal fundraising guide, maybe not be the best for a B2B situation, but it could be, because if you go to, say, a gym or a restaurant or a dance studio or something where they're able to give it away, well, okay, you're still going to make money on it, and they're going to still get something at a really good deal. So there's always an option out there. Teresa, the reason that we can't is because on our side, through the broadcaster that we're on, it has to be granted access to be able to post that. So because we've got 4 different feeds, it's coming in from 2 YouTube channels and 2 Facebook pages right now. So just depending on where it comes in at is what we can see on it in there. So like there, there's a fun rate. That's until they give Facebook the authorization at StreamYard, and they're good to go. Guide's great. Thanks, Brian. It works out really well. Like Heidi said, presenting to booster groups will lead to personal orders. A lot of the parents have small businesses or a different need. Absolutely. So it's always about making that connection. That connection, that first touch of contact. And as you do that, hey, maybe here's the coach for it, and you decide if you do a shirt tonight, you're going to throw in a coach shirt. You're going to throw something else in, because remember, you're making money by hitting a button. You're sending stuff through, you're passing it around. That's it. There's not a whole lot to it. Maybe some artwork, but most of the time the schools have the artwork. Here it is, ready to go. Boom, 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 done. So it works out really, really well. So let's see. Sharon says, sorry, still working a day job. I missed how much, for example, of a 5x5 is. A 5x5, let's see if we go through it. Just on this one, yeah. So roughly 5x5 is gonna be based off of how many they sell, because that's how we do ours too, because we price break it off there. You're gonna price break it off there. I think I have it in the next one, yeah, because this one, that's the guide for you. So I can kick back to here, right? And can I kick that back here? Yeah. I thought I had this one in here. Maybe I don't. So let's say, I'm going to do math real quick on you, because I like math. So 5x5 is 25 square inches. 25 square inches. If we come in here, look, pricing matrix, 25 square inches, put you in that category. So if you're ordering 1 to 24 of them, $275. $275 if they're doing that. So your cost is $275 on 1 to 25, and you're going to sell it to them for what, $9, $7? You're going to pick it, because that's the thing is, here's your price. You can sell it for whatever you want. I don't care what you sell it for. Here's my price, whatever you want to sell it for. So these are just ideas on price instructions on what you can do, so that way you can just put it out there. It's a good baseline for it. Ooh, Aaron had a good one. Not a fundraising idea, but YouTube creators are great contacts to sell decals too. Yep, they want to have their logo and info plastered everywhere. Anybody that wants to get information out there. So it's a perfect thing to do on that. So that is, in a nutshell, the decal fundraiser, and a way to make money by not doing a whole lot of work. I mean, if you can pull in, a couple $100 a week from this, or just kind of send an order through and then wait for it to come up and you deliver it, not too shabby, right? What do we got here? Connie says she just did a large B2B order and they added a stocking hat and baseball hat for free. Led to more orders for hats. Pretty much always add-on. I have added a sample decal to all my group orders, and we'll sell more. Absolutely. So what we'll do is koozies, or can coolers. Super simple to do, especially if you've already got a logo and it's like left chest or something like that. If you can condense it down and throw it on a koozie, can coolie, if you can throw it in there, it's easy, because they just see that. We've done that with a lot of like bar or restaurant type things that have ordered, or anything with benefit wise. Throw that in there, be good to go. It's always, it does cost you next to nothing, but it generates you back on the backside of it. So you got to start thinking that way too. Is yes, you may spend money on this thing and it might not pan out, but every so many it does, and that leads to a big enough order that covers more from there. So you go back and forth with her. Yep, you're going to spend a little money on this. You're going to spend a little money. You're going to spend a little money, and boom, one of them pops. That pays for all the stuff there and added to it. So I definitely enjoy doing decals. I would hope you would too. And I said, if you have any questions on it, just reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help you. You can go ahead and put it in there and go from there. Aaron says, I can't say koozie. I know it's a can coolie, not a koozie. But if you are printing on the actual koozies, you can say koozies. So remember that. So do we have any questions on that? I know there's like a 20-second lag on it. So let that roll through. And if there's no questions, we'll move on to segment 2 of this Tuesday with Todd, 2/11/2020 edition. We're already almost halfway through the month. This month has 29 days. I do know it does have 29 because I'm getting married on the 29th. So as the 11th here, we're definitely more than a third of the way through the month. It always seems like when the months start on Saturday, by the time the Monday gets here, it just seems like a lot's happened because you're already at the third of the month. This being a short month has just really pushed it more around as well. Update on us in the store: still no lease. Awesome, right? So we're still in here with the gates closed because as soon as we open them, they want to charge us double rent. Not happening. We believe we're going to have a lease tomorrow. Cross our fingers. Then we have a total of 14 days to move the store because then we will be gone. I don't even think we have 14 days. No, because we'll be gone from there. We'll have like 13 days, maybe 12 days to move and go from there. So we'll move. Let the kids all sneak in. So we'll have 12 days to move into the new location before we leave to Mexico, and then when we come back from that on that Wednesday, then we'll have Thursday, Friday, and we plan on having our grand opening on the 7th of March. So it is going to be a great time. Chuck wants to know, can I put the PDF into a PowerPoint? Which one? The one that I did here, put that into it, or the other PDF? I think you can. I think you can just add the PDF that you download. I think you can put that into a PowerPoint to be able to go on from it. You should get married this month. I know, it's about time, right? So yeah, it is kind of a fun thing because here we thought we were going to have this, and now we're 11 days in and sitting here. The good thing is we figured about 80 to 90% of our stores on wheels. So we're just able to, and we're moving a block away inside the mall. We can only do it after mall hours, so that's between 9 p.m. and 10 a.m. So we're just going to come here and like gangbusters do it there. We've got a table that's 5 foot by 10 foot. So our plan is to load that up with stuff that's not on it and wheel that down there and then drop the stuff and wheel it back and forth. And then we got like a 10-foot L cart that we can put stuff on. So it shouldn't be too bad, but it was going to be too much fun. So how far is new location? About a block. It's literally down the corner and to the right and right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across the hall, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 stores away around the corner from us. All right. Hey, so if you have questions on the decal fundraiser guides or anything with that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you. You can find me on Messenger. You can find me on email. You can find me, where else can you find me? Facebook, YouTube, email, Messenger, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah, you can find me anywhere there. So let's talk about what we have. Yes, yes, like you can see. Yes, still in the mall, just down around the corner. Um, how far is Moline Trail? We're making a road trip for the grand opening. So depending on if you drive like me, you drive like Corey, it just depends. About 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. Like when we hit Tinley Park is like 2 hours from us. Tinley Park is from this location here, um, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 turns is the convention center from Tinley Park to here because we just click on 80 and it's just right there. So uh, that is shooting for March 7th. Once I have the lease, then I can start promoting the things for everything that we're going to do because I believe we're going to do like $7 shirts and $15 hoodies. Depends on where pricing is with everything. Single color prints for St. Patrick's Day because that'll be the following weekend, whereas when most of the places will do it on that Saturday. So I figure why not hit it right off the bat? Here we're going to do cheap shirts, cheap hoodies, do this. Here's 4 designs for them to pick from. Boom, 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 boom. Bang that on that Saturday, and it'll have a little fun there. So I was going to say less than 2 hours from me. Connie, where are you at? My TikTok, I believe, is like everything else. FatDadCD is FatDadCD, I believe. I should double check that, right? If I'm going to put it out there. The TikTok is me. Yep, at FatDadCD. So pretty much on any source of social media, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, any of them out there, at FatDadCD is where you'll find us. We've got a whopping 48 followers. Yeah, on our 36 videos. So, hey, we got that going there. Yorkville. Oh, yeah. Yeah, about 2 hours from us. Yes, we are moving to our old location. So the location we were at before this one, so that's why it's really, the move isn't going to be horrible. We're actually going to move the counter from the back up about halfway through the store. So that way it creates us more room in the back. We're able to, before that was totally walled off in the back. So if we had anything production-wise, it was a pain because if we're back there doing it, we couldn't see when people came in. So it really got to be a handful. So when we moved here, it was great because it was all open, so we could create a half wall. So we're gonna do the same thing. Is we're gonna move the counter up about 20 feet, and then do a half wall right there, so that way we can have production back there and do everything. Set up Corey's tumbling station, or we've measured it out. Since I'm a master tumbler turner builder now, I'm not. Like I said, only about 17 swear words were mentioned during that build. But we're going to set her up a nice little station there so she's able to do that for it. Sweet. You can check out all of it. Mostly it's all spangles, glitter, anything that we do with that. But I love, hey, it's another form of social media that's free, so get out there and do it. Will we be at DAX KC? Sadly, no. Aaron was trying to get me to go, but DAX KC is the weekend before we leave for Mexico because it goes DAX KC, which that's next weekend, right? Is that quick? Yeah. So DAX KC is next weekend on Friday and Saturday. Then ThreadX is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which I thought, hey, I can just do DAX in Kansas City. And from DAX in Kansas City, head right there to ThreadX in Scottsdale. And then from ThreadX, I could just fly into Rockford because that's where a flight is out of on Wednesday morning. And then I'm just good to go, right? Corey did not like that idea of me being gone for the entire week before we leave the country for a week. So that is not happening. No DAX will be there. So on another note, OSG training. So we had our success group training. We just finished wrapping up the 5 keys. It was an amazing thing, and I cannot thank everybody who has been a part of it enough. It really allowed us to grow and expand on what we wanted to do, show that there was a need for it. So they proof of concept to show what we wanted, and it allowed us to have a strong foundation to build upon. I think we've got a little over 70 people that signed up for it, which was great. I hope every one of you took something away from it. If you didn't, let us know why or what you wanted more of, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is the education and what we can do to help you grow your business. Everybody has a stumbling block along the way, and they're just little things that can help grow you from there. So the 5 keys are out of the way. You got a good foundation. Now what do we have? We've got this next fun stuff coming up. And whoa! I just hit a wrong button over there. That did not like that at all. That was interesting. Its screen's flickering over here, so I'm not 100% sure what I did, but I think we'll get it figured out here really quick. That's awesome. So, like I said, we have that turned out really great. I was really happy with how we did that too. The feedback on it was phenomenal. The interaction was amazing. I couldn't be prouder of what Aaron and myself did, and most importantly, what you guys provided for us as well. The information, the interaction, everything that came along with it. So now we have the next step of it, which is training. Right now, you can go and you can sign up for Facebook ads to grow your business. Now, this will be the first class that we're putting on there. This is gonna, you're gonna learn all about Facebook ads and how to create a successful campaign. We're gonna, what is that? Did I type that? We're gonna dive. Let's go with that because I'm not even delve deep into every aspect of the Facebook ad manager. So you're going to learn how to use it to optimize every type of Facebook campaign, Facebook custom audience, Facebook pixel. The things you'll learn about Facebook are truly amazing and will instantly help your online presence. Now this one, hey look, there's me. There's a good looking guy right there. So we're going to show you how to create a Facebook ad from start to scratch and walk you through it every step of the way. You'll be able to leave this training, start building an ad program and gathering data to help build successful campaigns. This, to me, is going to be a great fundamental. Class cost is $59. Class time, I believe we have that up here. We don't have that up here. So we might want to look at putting that up here, Aaron. So class time is going to be next Wednesday. So Wednesday, February 19th. So you're going to get this. You'll get any of the worksheets that are with it. I'm going to say this class is going to be 2 to 3 hours. I don't think it can be any shorter than that without kind of dismissing some of the content. I'm going to try and condense some of it, but I do believe, kick back over here. I do believe that truly to get as much out of it as you can, it's going to be a 2 to 3 hour class. So we have that as being the first one. We also have, if we come back here, we have the other ones on tap. What's coming up here, Aaron? Or we can just go right into it. We'll see. So here's the other thing too. So we're going to start this bi-monthly business training. So Aaron and myself are going to bring you, training at least twice a month, every month. Focused on different things that you need. What you can do is sign up for a monthly membership. That's $99. So the average class is going to be $59. So 59, let's just say 60 because it's easy math. 60 times 2 is 120. $99. So you're already saving money because if you're going to take both the trainings, not this. But wait, there's more. It gets better. So you can sign up by April 15th for $59.99. So for 99 cents more than one class, you can get both classes. Wow. Amazing, right? Okay, so yes, here's the upcoming training. Perfect. So $59 right there. Or what you can do is you can sign up for this annual membership. $9.99 is our annual price, which breaks it down to $83.25 a month. But until April 15th, paid annually, $349.99 will get you 12 months of training, minimum 2 trainings a month, breaks it down to $29.17 a month. So these are the upcoming training classes that we have. February 19th, we have Facebook ads to grow your business. On March 4th, turning email subscribers into customers with MailChimp. On March 18th, step-by-step guide to setting up a free Ecwid site. On April Fool's Day, April 1st, setting up for a successful vendor fair. And April 15th is Find your niches. Yeah, see? Niches for my bitches is what it should have been. Focusing on your way to success, finding your niche. Now, is it niche or niche? Niche or niche? I had that conversation with somebody today. And then after that, we're listening, whatever other kind of training you want. So this is what you'll get this training. All this training is going to be included. It runs $49 to $109, $149 depending on the training class. But if you sign up for this annual membership, you pay the $349. It breaks it down to $29.17 a month, and you're going to get every training piece that comes out that month. So if we have 3 trainings that month, guess what? You're good. 4 trainings, yep, you're fine. We do go crazy and have 6 trainings, you're good to go. So I do believe that this is a smart investment, because do the math. If each one of the training classes is $59, right? So times 2, that's $120. Well, how much does that pay for? So that's what I say. I say that's a great thing. At the monthly offer, monthly membership, $9.99. We're discounted until April 15th to $349.99. And that's a huge savings. Huge, as they say. Huge. You're discounting that, $650 off to get on there? Because you got to remember that there I am, hello. One of the biggest things that we want to do is be accessible. We don't want money to stand in the way of anybody being able to get training. So, we're going to have discounts. We're going to, do what we can do to help people out. We want everybody to be able to be part of this, because we want everybody's business to succeed. Look at Connie with her awesome mat of 97 cents a day, less than a cup of coffee. Anymore, that's less than a candy bar. And I eat candy. So that's amazing. When you do the math on that, it's truly an investment in you and your business. Now, one thing that can help offset this is, I think if I kick it over here, it'll get me in the right spot. So we're going to do a little not so, whatever it is. Where's it at? There it is. So need a little extra push, a little something else. Check this out. So you can sign up for our affiliate program. So you love what we're doing. You're going to share it anyway. So why not earn some money with it and earn 25% commission? So pretty much, think about it. You can sell 4 people on it. That pays for your stuff, right? Because you're going to get 25% commission. So if anything that's there, whether it is the single class programs, the single standalone ones, the monthly membership, the yearly membership, I'm telling you, there's your way to do it. All you have to do is go to oursuccessgroup.com/affiliates, fill out the link, sign into the program. Once confirmed, complete the payment details, W-9 form, get your links, sell, right? How hard is that? So, my friends, I ask you, what is stopping you from signing up today? Because I'm going to debunk every reason that you give me as to why you can't sign up. Ready? I'm good. I've got 6 minutes and 20 seconds to debunk everything that you're going to try and excuse to not be able to sign up for it. I'm listening, because I got, like I said, 6 minutes and 9 seconds to make this worth it. But no, seriously, if you have any questions, comments, concerns on that, this is going to, twice a month, we're going to do some pretty in-depth training to help you out. So if you like the 5 keys, think that concept, same way. We're going to go through it. We're going to bang it from there. Quick Q&A at the end. Get you any of the study guides or any of the materials that's with it. You're going to be set, ready to go. You're going to have, with this one, with Facebook ones, you'll be ready to start building ads there. And it's going to be overwhelming. And you're going to get, yes, Corey, the kid stopped in. So you're going to feel overwhelmed, and that's what we're going to be here to help walk you through. And that's, that was my concern on this one is how to, now don't take this wrong at all, but I need to really dumb this down, because even in the beginning, I'm looking at the stuff like, what? This just seems like way too much. So I'm trying to make it as simple as simple as possible to be able to do it and make it make sense to you. And if it doesn't, then guess what? If I got to do another class on Facebook ads, you're going to get that class too, because if I don't feel that I gave you the knowledge that you needed to off of it, I'm going to say, come to this one and let's try it again, because that's what it's all about, is making sure you get the knowledge from it. Connie says it's worth at the full price. Absolutely it is. I mean, think about what your return is on it. You know, if our goal is to get everybody to 100,000 in sales, right? $1,000 at full price, that's 1%. That's 1%. And I guarantee you're going to make more than 1% of any of those things. One Facebook ad could pay for this course. That's it. If we go back through and we look at that, each one of these different offerings that have in here of the upcoming training, let's see what we have here. We're going to, I hit the affiliate button again. We're going to go through here and click down. Yeah. So let's take a look at it and see what we got. So Facebook ad. Okay, so you're telling me once you know Facebook ads, you can't produce $1,000 in income a year? You should be able to, for every dollar you spend on Facebook, once you have your targeting correct, once you have your retargeting set, once you have everything there shouldn't be any reason that you're not seeing a $3 to $5 return on every dollar you spend, because you're set up with it. Turning email subscribers into customers with MailChimp. Hello, what does that just say? It's turning subscribers into customers. So there's bringing in more customers. Setting up a free guide, a step-by-step guide, setting up a free Equid site. You know me, I love me some Equid. And Equid, I think, is an amazing product, especially at the free site level where you can do 10 products. So something like this decal fundraiser, you can totally put an Equid site together for free that will process payments and do everything for you. And you're able to make money off of it. Setting up a successful vendor fair. Hello, if you're doing vendor fairs, here's how to success for a successful one. How many vendor fairs are you doing? Another way to make money. Oh, look, niches for your beaches. So this is exactly, as it is. It's find your niche. Just like tumblers are not my niche. They're going to be Corey's, maybe, possibly. We'll see. But I know what I can do and what I can't do, because there's only so many hours in a day. I'm outsourcing the rest of it. I wanted to build a tumbler turner, and so I did. So that's what we got on that. So yeah, and then there's me and Aaron, which everybody should know now. We're both very accessible. You can find us, here on Facebook. You can find us. I don't want to do that. Hey, there we are again. So you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Messenger. You can find us on email. We're gonna do our best to be there for you. Now we'll give you a little sneak. There's more coming too. So not only is this training, there's going to be one more. There could be more, but we're already working on the next phase of this, because we've already been asked about it. What more can we give people to help them succeed? So we're working on another tier where we can bring you in and we can work with you. We can work, that's what it is. People ask, we want to deliver. We're talking, here's a Masters of Success group. I almost nailed it. Almost. Inner Circle Masters of Success group, where, yeah, it's going to be pricey, but the information there, I'm telling you, is going to be more than what you would imagine on that. So let's see what we got here in the good old commentos. Like we said, 97 cents a day. Your business and you are worth it. Quit making excuses of why you can't, and let's start making solutions, or finding solutions on ways that you can, because it is. Sounds great. Absolutely, Mo, it does. Did the kids stop in there? They did. The door opened up. They came in. They realized I was doing a live, and they had to look, and they snuck back out. So that was awesome. So Aaron's going to do a live on Saturday on the affiliate program and try to get stuff to help people share. Awesome. So we'll probably do some buttons, or maybe we could build on an ad set or something fun for them. Janessa is signing up for the annual plan tomorrow. Woo-wee! Love to hear that, Janessa. Alicia still needs to sign up for the next phase. Hey, you have the best thing to do is, if you're going to take the Facebook training, go ahead and sign up for the monthly package, because it's 99 cents more, and you're going to get the training. So you still have time for that. Uquid is even better. Equid, has me 31,000 in sales from September to end of year. That deserves claps and hands, high five, and way to goes. Because see, right there, Connie is living proof that you can make money off Equid. 31 grand in sales since September. So think September, right? October, November, December, 4 months. Now let's do math. 4 times 3 is 12, 120. $100,000 in sales. So it can do it there. Look at that. Heidi told the boosters tonight that I could build them a site for 25, and they couldn't believe how cheap that was. And see, just like that, you can totally do that too. It doesn't cost you anything, and we'll upsell for there. Hey, if you want this and this, we're gonna do this for free. If you want more for it, yeah, there's a $25 or a $50. There's some kind of processing fee that you can do it. Some kind of you can do it whatever you want. I personally like the $15 Equid sites more. 2 reasons. You get more products, so you get more than 10. And the other one is the back end is a lot better. So being able to add coupons, that's a big one for me. I also have that one thing called an Equid affiliate. So I get a little portion when you guys sign up for it. Even if it's a free one, it just puts me on there and shows where it is for tracking, because that's how I got to do the podcast with Equid. Is they're like, hey, we noticed that you had this, that you're working with us. What can we do for you? So that was cool. So I will post that in the links too for the Equid, so that way you're able to do that. And look, that was just an Equid sales. Awesome. Okay, so we are after 7. Usually try and keep this one to an hour. So we'll recap what we got. We went over how to sell decals, how to purchase decals. You can purchase them from me, hopefully. But you can purchase them from anybody. The concept holds true to anything. Find a good supplier to work with. Get their pricing, see what they can do for you. Then here's your price list, here's your product. You can go sell it. So you sell to this person, to the school can sell for whatever they want. You have your price already there. So you made money by having artwork, sending it to somebody else, getting decals back, giving them. Rinse, repeat, go to another school, go to another sport. Soccer, football, baseball, basketball, softball, chess team, cross country, tennis, girls soccer, swimming, bowling, archery, lacrosse, hockey, deck hockey, track, field, golf. I know I'm missing some, but look at all those opportunities. Look at all that money that is sitting there, because if you're not doing it, somebody else is. So get out there and do that. You can find the links down in the description below for those. I'll also put the link in for Equid, where you can build a site, because that's coming up on March 18th is we're going to do a step-by-step guide to build a free Equid site. So we'll get it for there. Like I said, the next training is going to be right here, February 19th, 2020. It's going to be Facebook ads. You're going to be able to do it. That's a week from tomorrow. So you have until April 15th to take advantage of the monthly membership of $59.99, or you can buy the year membership at $349.99, which breaks out to $29.17. And if we're selling each one of these at a minimum $49, doesn't take a whole lot to be able to take it from there. So with that, my friends, we talked that. We talked OSG. And last but not least, like I said, is a remembrance to our good buddy, JP, Joseph Poindexter. Gone but not forgotten. He was a great member of the community. And I was trying to just figure out something to do, and I know he loved that Columbus Zoo. So I looked into seeing what it would be to get a bench put in there. Bench is $3,500. I talked to his wife today. She loved the idea of it. She came up with, because I wasn't sure if it was a metal one to put around the lake, or they had cedar ones that can go in different areas. And I knew he liked the tigers. I wasn't sure. She said a cedar one works great, because then it can go in Asia. And if we can get it close to the tigers, that'd be perfect. He would really love that. So that's our goal, $3,500 for a bench. I do know Matt over at TRW is going to come up with a zoo design, and he's going to donate 100% of proceeds from that to it, I believe. Yeah. Zoo design. I think he's coming up with a design. Let's go with the design. He's donating money to the same thing. So whatever's left over, this goes going to her. She can do whatever she wants with it. I don't really care. I just want her to know that we as a community are going to dearly miss Joseph, and this is, just our way of helping out. So as soon as that information is up, I'm expecting that in the next day or two, we'll put that up as a GoFundMe so everybody can see legit where it's going, what it's doing, and everything that's there. I'll keep everybody posted on that. All I ask is, even if you can't donate, share, so that way we can get it out there. Until Saturday, which we've got Saturday on Small Business Saturday, Aaron is going to do a run through on the affiliate program. So we got that. Next week, I believe on this, I think I'm going to try and touch on the your ad manager in Facebook to prep for the Wednesday class on Facebook. So that way we're able to do, kind of give you a little heads up on that. And I might do a live before then. So we're busy. We got things coming up. Next week, Dex, Kansas City, you will see Aaron there. Aaron will be, I'm not sure what booth he's in, the Decorators Community booth. He'll be there for that. Now, there could be a sighting of me in Dax, Minnesota, possibly. Dax Tinley Park for sure. NBM Indianapolis, of course. Those two were for sure going to. Dax Minneapolis also overlaps with Impressions Expo in Orlando, which that one is supposed to be amazing this year because one, they moved it, and two, they're teamed up with the sign one, and they're kind of putting two things together. So we'll see how that one. Kind of really wanted to hit that one, so maybe one or the other. And I'm not doing both because I'm not flying that much. But I definitely plan on attending each and every show that I can this year. I want to be out there with you. I want to spread the booth 405. I want to spread the OSG message. I want to get as many people to that 100,000 goal that we can, and then I want to get them the next goal and the next goal, the next goal and the next goal, and I want us all to be just happy and successful, and that's all I want. Happy, successful. So you guys have a great night. Plenty of stuff coming up. Pay attention to the boards. Pay attention to the boards. Pay attention to the groups. We'll get stuff out there. Until next time, you guys have a great night. See you later. We still got to come up with an end thing for that. So I task you with that. Whatever my sign off is, figure it out.